can't wait to get this started. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
On the run, it's Durham. Bulldozes his way through. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in
That's kind of crazy.
with a first down.
I thought I had him with my one guy.
By this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And wow, the defense was in there.
I thought Dominique was in here.
And in a hurry.
Dominique didn't join?
That run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense. Backed up. A little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes.
Got that time.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins.
Oh, come on.
The dice to bring it out of the end zone.
Your legs moving.
Work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Dude.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Well, I was trying to run to the outside and get off those blocks. He just stuck on them.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
You know, when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They'll immediately call timeout.
You think he's going to go back to the... You think he's going to come out with enough defenders to cover it? Go QB sneak? You think he's going to stack? You think he's going to stack it and stop a QB sneak?
In their own territory,
I know I should have.
No problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah.
And they'll pick up the first
I knew he was
down
going to come
and
in
mark it at the 47.
crowded again. Since I called the timeout on the other one, he knew I was going to switch.
Against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe
I should have hit the
double
curl.
team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just
sweep
off the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's
talking about like from
so
Wildcat.
This crowd bringing
Yeah,
the
probably.
energy and noise early. Off the RPO complete.
Yeah, he covered it good. That's okay.
He went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Gators need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
No.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage
So,
on that play, able to wedge it back.
No,
to
it's
the line
this formation for whatever reason.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about
I wonder he runs a screen right there, the play action.
To get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same
kind of
page, playing together.
That's pretty.
I love it.
Yeah.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
On defense?
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this
So
drive.
first drive on defense, I stayed in the 4-3 the whole time. I wanted to kind of make him see some matchups that he thought, like kind of, I wanted to get in his head a little bit more than anything. LSU.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
First drive on defense, I just stayed in the 4-3.
Off play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good.
As long as I get a little something out of it.
Continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
On the move, it's ball. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. These two guys
probably gonna be tired of seeing this. I can't run that.
And that's
not with that guy.
Man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially
I tried to truck him.
And they'll bring him down.
Let's get out of that.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first.
Get out of that and then just run this right here.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, come on, Mizzell.
Bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Durham. There he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Why is it not switching me to Lee? He's right there.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally
The whole time,
out of bounds.
27. I'm trying to switch to him.
Every time he
20,
touches the
yeah,
ball,
37,
you can
sorry.
feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
See Cody's freshman quarterback's up there.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Why? Be wide open.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here.
Didn't
Great
even
job
try
by
to
the
stay.
quarterback. Good decision.
Oh, he
reading
did.
the
He got
coverage,
picked.
Accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75.
That's just because that one big play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He gets a block. He's got an alley.
Little tank, son. That's little tank.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine.
Tank.
Take it on one end, return it to the other.
His name is Tank Hawkins.
What a beautiful job.
He's a little tank.
Defense, we always talk about offense, but man,
Little
when
tank
your
tank.
special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
You even paying attention,
And
Don?
it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Also, did they call the game? The Cowboys Eagles.
Plenty of time to work.
Looks like Jerry Jones is giving a speech right now, unless they're just still waiting on the. There was a weather delay because of lightning.
Downfield, it's Holstein. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, I don't think so, son.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Why?
This time he's got his man. Turning it on. They'll get him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that is just what the doctor ordered for this offense.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback adapting. throws for the tight end.
Ah,
He's
jeez.
picked off,
I thought
and
it was going to
he's
get
thrown a
there.
dozen of them. Got room on the return.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an
I
opportunity
should
to
have
pick
just
some
done
passes
something
off.
different
What
there.
a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up.
I could have just took off, or I could have thrown it away.
Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Go straight ahead. He works his way in.
I honestly don't know how he didn't score there.
1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on
Oh, yeah?
third here trying
Is
to
that how
end
that
it?
works?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, LSU! And
I got
they
picked
add
again.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this
Yeah, I
is
could just
staff
run a
that has
kickback
so
again.
much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
They said that warm-ups will resume at 11:15. Not 11:30, the game will start again.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Not quite.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
Then go for it or just kick it.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break.
Oh, not enough power. Jeez.
No good. After that failed field goal attempt,
Damn it. I've gotten in a habit of hitting X early because it hasn't been registering my X. So I got in a habit of hitting it early, so if I need to hit it again, I can.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be
Yeah, I
stopped
definitely
at
had
15.
I had it on the play, on the accuracy. Where's Dominique at? I thought he was in here.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Fires down.
Oh.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Just snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking for space. It's ball down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Oh, bounce out. Please bounce out.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce
Let's
out
go.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get the back to pass. It's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Wow.
It's a running room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Tigers. They take the lead with the 6.
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody.
I thought I had that.
Length of the field, 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this.
Almost got through there, Juan.
But they will remember it was a W. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, get out of here.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such
should have easily been a
because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Do what?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable.
And then the way that I just kind of like, and then how I just kind of hovered for a minute.
Really nice play.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
All right, I will
check
after
him
this
out.
one.
Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gator.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, and you keep finding them.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Dances away to buy time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got a man. It's Anderson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop.
Unless you're going to use your one time.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting out. Snap to the up man. It's a fake. And they roll.
As long as he knows he can't go for it again.
Snake eyes. They pick up the first down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gets out of bounds.
Oh, that's actually perfect right there.
Set up in business with a 1st and goal. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal.
I don't understand that. I literally ran mid-blitz, bro.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
You're racist.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Looking for a crease. It's Daniels. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Gators have their offense in high gear.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit.
Throw the ball.
Running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Jeez.
Nearly picked
That was
off
way
there.
too
He
far.
might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down.
And man, did the defense just
On the
miss
hitch.
an opportunity that they could
Yeah, I should have looked where the blitz came from.
Get the football back
Yep.
here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Bro, good. Great.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Defense looks as if it's coming.
You think he's blitzing?
Going for the marker on the ground.
Get over the line, bro.
Defense rising up and stopping.
That's annoying.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Pretty sure he's got a punt here. Oh, Dominique's back.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Under fire. This time on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day.
I brought my tight end back to the ball.
In a big moment, when your team needs it, if that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now. You know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game, Dave.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Quick release on the RPO.
Recognize that one?
Stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Audible to the run.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game. We might be looking at overtime soon.
Yeah, the one that I could have had, too, just a little bit more power. You know, I kicked that with half power.
No attempt at a return.
I guess because of two reasons. One, like I said, it's been like I've been whenever I hit X, it's not registering. Second thing, with how fast the meter was going, I thought that the power part of it was going to go faster too.
They go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30.
I guess he just wants to go to overtime.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Second down. They'll go to the air. Sure hands. It's hands.
No.
Past the 30.
Dang it. Should let the computer make the tackle.
Before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will kneel at the 33. A 43-yard attempt for the win. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder will kneel at the 33. A 43-yard attempt for the win. It's good, and that's your ball game. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle.
All right, Jared.
All the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got.
Well, Dominique, where'd you go?
And now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested.
You were gone the whole game? Huh? You weren't saying nothing. I tried talking to you. You didn't say nothing.